भक्तिर्भवति नैष्टिकी
भक्तिर्भवति नैष्टिकी
वाचालं पङ्गुं लङ्घयते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे श्रीगुरो दीनतारिणं परमानन्दमाधवं श्रीचैतन्य ईश्वरं नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिन्निति नामिने नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषा शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे. Hare Krishna. Okay, so we'll continue with hope my screen is visible. The voice clear? Can you put in the chat? Voice is better now. Hare Krishna, voice is clear. Hare Krishna, voice is clear? Okay, thank you. So we'll quickly go to Srimad Bhagavatam, 4th canto, chapter 7, verse number 22. Okay, so you can all unmute. Chant the verse after me. Tam upagatam alakshya सर्वे सुरगणादयः प्रणमो सहसोत्थाय ब्रह्मेन्द्रात्रक्षनायकः तम् उवाकदमालक्ष्य सर्वे सुरगणादयः प्रणमो सहसोत्थाय ब्रह्मेन्द्रात्रक्षनायकः तम् उपागतमालक्ष्य सर्वे सुरगणादयः प्रणमो सहसोत्थाय ब्रह्मेन्द्रात्रक्षनायकः Does anyone like to chant?
हरे कृष्ण माताजी. तमुपागतमालक्ष्य सर्वे सुरगणादयः प्रणमे सहसोत्थाय ब्रह्मेन्द्रत्रक्षनायकाः. हरे कृष्ण माताजी.
हरे कृष्ण माताजी. प्रणाम माताजी. तमुपागतमालक्ष्य सर्वे सुरगणादयः प्रणेमुः सहसोत्थाय ब्रह्मेन्द्रत्रक्षनायकः. थैंक यू.
हरे कृष्ण माताजी. तमुपागत आलक्ष्य सर्वे सुरगणादयः प्रणेमुः सहसोत्थाय ब्रह्मेन्द्रत्रक्षनायकः. हरे कृष्ण माताजी.
हरे कृष्ण माताजी. तमुपागतमालक्ष्य सर्वे सुरगणादयः प्रणेमुः सहसोत्थाय ब्रह्मेन्द्रत्रक्षनायकः.
हरे कृष्ण माताजी. तमुपागतम् आलक्ष्य सर्वे सुरगणादयः प्रणेमुः सहसोत्थाय ब्रह्मेन्द्रत्रक्षनायकः.
हरे कृष्ण माताजी.
तमुपागतमालक्ष्य सर्वे सुरगणादयः प्रणेमुः सहसोत्थाय ब्रह्मेन्द्रत्रक्षनायकः. हरे कृष्ण माताजी.
हरे कृष्ण माताजी. तमुपागतमालक्ष्य सर्वसुरगणादयः प्रणेमुः सहसोत्थाय ब्रह्मेन्द्रत्रक्षनायकः. हरे कृष्ण माताजी. थैंक यू.
हरे कृष्ण माताजी. तम उपागतम आलक्ष्य सर्वे सुरगणादयः प्रणेमुः सहसोत्थाय ब्रह्मेन्द्रत्रक्षनायकाः. हरे कृष्ण.
हरे कृष्ण माताजी तम उपागतम आलक्ष्य सर्वे सुरागणादयः प्राणे मुहसहस्तोत्थाय ब्रह्मेन्द्राद्रक्ष नायकः हरे कृष्ण माताजी
हरे कृष्ण माताजी तमुपागतम् आलक्ष्य सर्वे सुरगणादयः प्रणेमुः सहसोत्थाय ब्रह्मेन्द्रत्रक्षनायकः धन्यवाद
Hare Krishna. Just I got a message in the chat, but Shivakumar Prabhu received Bhagavatam set yesterday. Hari Bol. That means Krishna came to your house. Srimad Bhagavatam is Swayam Bhagavan Krishna. So please don't keep him as it is. Take him out of the cover and then start reading. Okay? Start reading because it's time for you to get serious and start reading every day. Make sure you read some pages of Srimad Bhagavatam Prabhu. You may not understand, it's okay. Read again and again. Krishna will definitely reveal to you. So it's mercy. It's Purva Janma Kritam Papam Tata Bhagavata Labhe. There's so many janmas, punya, only you'll be able to receive Bhagavatam, read Bhagavatam, hear Bhagavatam and speak Bhagavatam and to understand Bhagavatam. So it's mercy, Krishna's mercy. Amen. We'll see the synonyms. Tam, him, upagatam, arrived, alakshya, after seeing, survey, all, suragana, adyaha, the demigods and others, prenumu, obeisance, sahasa, immediately, uttaya, after standing up, Brahma, Lord Brahma, Indra, Lord Indra, Tri Aksha, Lord Shiva, who has 3 eyes, Nayakaha, led by. Translation. As soon as Lord Vishnu was visible, all the demigods, Lord Brahma and Lord Shiva, the Gandharvas, and all present there immediately offered their respectful obeisances by falling down straight before him. Hare Krishna Supriti Mataji. You can come in your initiated name because Guru has given us. So after initiation, we should not use our karmi name, at least among devotees. Hare Krishna Supriti Mataji. You can read the purport.
Hare Krishna Mataji. I logged in with another device, Mataji.
Yeah, no problem.
So I was not able to see. Hare Krishna. Purport by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhakti Vedanta Swami Prabhupada ki jai. It appears that Lord Vishnu is the Supreme Lord, even of Lord Shiva and Lord Brahma. What to speak of the demigods, Gandharvas, and ordinary living entities? It is stated in a prayer, Yam Brahma Varunendra Rudra Marutaha. All the demigods worship Lord Vishnu. Similarly, Dhyayan Avastitha Tad Gatena Manasa Pashyanti Yam Yoginaha. Yogis concentrate their minds on the form of Lord Vishnu. Thus, Lord Vishnu is worshipable by all demigods, all Gandharvas, and even Lord Shiva and Lord Brahma. Tad Vishnu Paramam Padam Sada Pashyanti Surayaha. Vishnu is therefore the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Even though Lord Shiva was previously referred to in prayers by Lord Brahma as the Supreme, when Lord Vishnu appeared, Shiva also fell prostrated before him to offer respectful obeisances. Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna, thank you Mataji. मम ज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाखया चक्षुर्मिदं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपकदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकं नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिन्निति नामिने नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषा शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणे जय श्रीकृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधरा श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे तमुपागतमालक्ष्य सर्वे सुरगणादयः प्रणमो सहसोत्थाय ब्रह्मेन्द्रात्यक्षनायकः. Translation. As soon as Lord Vishnu was visible, all the demigods, Lord Brahma and Lord Shiva, the Gandharvas, and all present there immediately offered their respectful obeisances by falling down straight before him. So yesterday we saw that Daksha got the goat head long back, and then what happened? Because Daksha repented, now Lord Vishnu has appeared on the scene. And then what happened? So when Lord Shiva came, Brahma paid obeisances. But now when Lord Vishnu came, Lord Shiva also paid obeisances. So what does this mean? What does this translation or this mean when you say that Lord Shiva and Lord Brahma, all the Gandharvas paid obeisance to Lord Vishnu? What does it mean?
Vishnu is the Supreme Person.
Very nice. Okay, so that means as is said in Brahma Samhita, Ishvara Parama Krishna Satchidananda Vigraha Anadir Adira Govinda Sarva Karana Karanam. So he is the cause of all cause, Anadir Adir Govinda, right? He is from the beginning, he is the maintainer, creator, and everything. Janmadhyasya Yatha, right? He is our source. Okay, he is the source of everyone. Sarva Karana Karanam, right? Even Chaitanya Charitamrita says, Ekala Ishvara Krishna Arasa Bhritya. Everyone is servants, only Krishna. So when they come and argue with us, how can you say, ISKCON people say only Krishna, Krishna, Krishna? You don't worship demigods, you don't do that, do this. Because we are watering the root of the tree, right? When you water the root of the tree, what happens? The whole tree gets nourished. So there is a verse which says that when you water the root of the tree, the whole, everything gets nourished. So you don't have to separately nourish the flowers, the fruits, and everything, right? Everything is taken care just by watering the root of the tree. Similarly, when you put food to the stomach, what happens? Yes, when you put food to the stomach, every part of the body gets, right? So here it is said, Yam Brahma Varunendra Rudra Maruta Stuvanti. So everyone is offering obeisance to the Lord, right? Yeah, so unto the personality, or for whom Brahma, Varuna, Indra, Rudra, Maruta is praised by chanting the transcendental hymns and reciting the Vedas. Everybody is offering obeisance to Krishna. So Chaitanya Charitamrita also mentions when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu had a talk with Ramananda Rai, who's Vishaka Saki, right? So when Ramananda Rai was explaining different aspects of devotional service, he said one thing to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Parama Ishvara Krishna Swayam Bhagavan Sarva Avatari Sarva Karana Pradana Parama Ishvara Krishna. This is Chaitanya Charitamrita Madhilila, chapter 8, verse 134. Parama Ishvara Krishna Swayam Bhagavan Sarva Avatari Sarva Karana Pradana Parama Ishvara Krishna. In Brahma Samhita, it's Ishvara Parama Krishna, both same. Parama Ishvara Krishna, he is the Parama, the Supreme, Ishvara Krishna, Swayam Bhagavan. He's Krishna's to Bhagavan Swayam, he's Swayam Bhagavan. Sarva Avatari, he's the cause of all avatars. Sarva Karana, he's the cause of all cause Pradana. So Ramananda Rai then began to speak on Krishna Tattva. Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, he said. He's personally the original Godhead, the source of all incarnations and the cause of all cause. Why do you say Krishna is Swayam Bhagavan? What do you mean by that? Can I have raised hands so that it's easy? You say, Etecham sakala pumsa Krishnastu Bhagavan Swayam Indriyari Vaikulam Loge Mridayandi Yuge Yuge. Krishnastu Bhagavan Swayam. So what do you mean by that? Deepti Mataji and Sri Devi Mataji are my Bhakti Shastri students. They already know it. Even Dinesh Prabhu know it. They're all Bhakti Shastri students. What about others? Who's this? Galaxy J7. You come in your name.
Okay. I am Mataji. My name is Dr. Suganti Iyer. I have to change my name. It's written Galaxy. Probably.
Why do you say?
Yeah, he's a creator of everything. You know, he's a creator, maintainer, takes care of everything. This is my interpretation. I may be wrong also.
Okay, that's one level of understanding. Shivakumar Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Mata. In this world, there are many people saying we are the God. So Krishna declared himself in Bhagavad Gita that Krishna is the Supreme.
Yes, so Krishna declared himself that Aham Sarvasya Prabhavo Matta Sarvam Pravartade. He is the source of all source. And he also said Aham Adirhi Devanam. He is the source of all demigods. He showed it in the universal form also. Even Rudra, Narayana, Rudra, Jayadev and Lord Shiva come from him. Also he said, Aham Bija Pradapita, he is a seed-giving father. So yes, in that way, and Matta Paradaram Nani, there's nobody superior to Krishna. So many ways Krishna have said. But is that the real reason he is Swayam Bhagavan? Yes, Prafulla Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Krishna is the source of all causes and he is Saraswatya. Six opulences, all the opulences in him.
Yes.
All knowledge, all power, all renunciation, all beauty, all fame, everything comes from him. So he is Bhagavan.
So he is Swayam Bhagavan. Okay, I'll give chance to those who raised. Deepti Mataji.
Krishna Mataji, Dandavat Pranam. Yes, Mataji, he is Asamordhava, he is Swayam Bhagwan. All the incarnations, they emanate from him only. No one is equal to or superior to him.
Yeah, very nice. Sridevi Mataji.
Yeah, he doesn't have even above him. He doesn't have parents. He is Swayam Bhagavan.
Nobody is above him, equal to him. Yes, Dinesh Prabhu, what do you have to say? Where are you? Can you raise your digital hand? I can see you. Yes, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Mataji. He is cause of all causes, all source of all incarnations and expansion.
Yes.
And all opulences. None else has those 6 opulences in full or complete.
Yes.
So,
So Swayam Bhagavan means nobody had to make Krishna Bhagavan. Nobody has to, or he didn't have to do meditation to become Bhagavan. From the day he appeared, or from the beginning, he is Swayam Bhagavan in the sense he is a Samam Bonam. There is no one without a second. He is the one without a second. In the purport of Srimad Bhagavatam, Etecham Sakalaha Pumsa Krishnastu Bhagavan Swayam, Prabhupada explains the word Swayam, saying that in the purport you can read. Prabhupada says Swayam means Krishna is the Samam Bonam. Nobody is the source of Krishna. He is Swayam source. He is the cause of all cause. He is the source of all incarnation. And he is the Samam Bonam in the sense nobody is above him, equal to him, and he is the one without a second. Yes, Shobha Malli Mata says, Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vishishyate. So Krishna is Purna, complete. Whatever Krishna creates is also complete. Even after creation, Krishna remains complete. And he is independent. Yes, Swarat, Abhijna Swarat, right? He's so independent. So this is what that verse says. To today's verse, it is saying about Krishna that he appeared, Vishnu appeared, and even Lord Shiva immediately offered obeisances. So if someone comes to argue you can show this. Sri Rudra Vaja. This is Rudra Gita, 4th canto, 24th chapter, verse 33. From verse 33, it starts Sri Rudra Uvacha. Jidam ta atma vidvarya svashtaye svashtirashtume. Okay. Bhavadarada saradham sarvasma atmane namaha. So Lord Shiva is speaking, or in the sense Lord Shiva addressed the Supreme Personality Godhead with the following prayers. Why did Lord Shiva has to offer obeisances? Because he is Vaishnavana Meda Shambhu. So it is proved that the Lord Krishna is the Supreme Personality Godhead. And Vishnu is the expansion of the Lord, as we all know. So Supreme Personality Godhead, he is saying that you are always auspicious of the self-realized. You are even auspicious for me. What is another name of Lord Shiva because he is auspicious? Put in the chat. What is Lord Shiva also known as? Because he is auspicious. Ashutosh is because Mohan Prabhu, because he is easily pleased. That's not the reason. Ashutosh means Krishna is easily, Lord Shiva is easily pleased. All auspicious means, yes, Supriti Mataji got it right. Yeah, Prafulla Mata. Shiva means all auspicious. Okay, so Lord Shiva is saying that the auspiciousness of Lord Shiva is also coming from Krishna. So it is just from Krishna that the auspiciousness is coming. And even Lord Vishnu, when you go to Vaikuntha, the rasas, there is difference, right? So that's why in Goloka, it's very special. So he is offering obeisances. So Lord Krishna gave 4 instructions in Bhagavad Gita, the last sloka in the 9th chapter. What is that? The most what did he say in Bhagavad Gita? 9th chapter, verse number 34.
Manmana madbhakta madjajima namaskuru.
So 4 things to be done. Manmana bhava madbhakto madhyajimam namaskuru. So the 4th thing, the namaskuru part we can see here. When Lord Vishnu came, Lord Brahma, Lord Shiva, everyone offered obeisances. So what is they are showing us by example that what we are supposed to do, paying obeisances to the deities, to Vaishnavas, it's very important because Krishna gave us 4 instructions. Manmana bhava madbhakto madhyajimam namaskuru. Manmana, always thinking of Krishna by chanting his holy name. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Then Mat Bhakto, become Krishna's devotee by reading the scriptures, by going to temple, by offering Patram Pushpam Phalam Toyam. Then Mat Bhakto, Madhyaji, worship Krishna. You do Aarti and worship Krishna. Mam Namaskuru. Namaskuru means what? pay obeisances to Krishna. We have to pay obeisance to Krishna. How many times does the Goswamis pay obeisances, especially Raghunath Das Goswami? Does anyone know? A day? In one day? Raghunath Das Goswami used to pay
1,000 times.
1,000 times to the Lord and 2,000 times to the Vaishnavas. When we went for, it was Govardhan Puja and I was going for Govardhan Parikrama. So when we went for Parikrama, I saw an sadhu. He was having 108 small stones in the sense Govardhan Shila might be, or some stones, and he was paying obeisances in one place in Govardhan, around Govardhan, for 108 times. I was like, I just paid one obeisances when we start our Parikrama, and Govardhan is like 25 kilometers long. We were stopping in Radhakund, sitting and chanting, doing achaman. So we took like 6 hours to walk and complete the whole Parikrama. How long will that devotee take? I was asking, he told since 9 years he's there and he completed only few kilometers. He's every day paying obeisances to Govardhan in the same place 108 times. Then we walked little more front, we saw another devotee having 1,008 stones. And there were Matajis who were doing Dandavats and doing the Parikrama like around Govardhan. They come early morning and start doing. When we see that, we're like, what are we? We don't even pay one obeisance to Krishna every day. But every day when you wake up and then you're about to leave the house, or when you do our arti in the puja room, go pay obeisances to Krishna. All our ahangar, all our false ego, everything will get crushed and we're just surrendering to Krishna in that way. Shiro Rishikesha Padabi Vandane. That's what Ambarish Maharaj used to do. Use your head. What does Srimad Bhagavatam say for those who are not using their head to bow down to Krishna? What is it like? The head which is not used to bow down to Krishna.
Dead body.
It's like a dead body. A dead body, can a dead body pay obeisances? No. So if we don't use it, those who are not using your head to pay obeisances to Krishna, it's like dead body. Yes, you have some health issues, that's different. But even if you have health issues, there's one thing you can do. There's something called Sharanagati Namaskar, where you can raise both the hands in front of the Lord, because there is Dandavat, there is Panchanga Namaskar, and also there is Sharanagati Namaskar. So here it is said that Lord Shiva and Lord Brahma fell flat on the ground, right? Just flat. They were like paying obeisances immediately. So that's how they glorified Krishna, the Supreme Lord. So here it is said that the Lord is so perfect, and when he appeared, even Lord Shiva paid obeisances, right? So all obeisances are offered to the Lord. That's what it is said in Srimad Bhagavatam. So when Lord Shiva and Lord Brahma is paying obeisances, why can't we do, right? So Panchanga Namaskar, Usha Mataji, it's basically for Matajis. Like you fold your hands and legs, and you bend down. We can't do Dandavats. Actually, when all Matajis, you greet each other, when you unmute and greet, Hare Krishna Mataji, Dandavat Pranam. No, Matajis say Pranams. That's it. You don't even say Panjang Pranam also. That's wrong. Don't say Dandavats also. Prabhus can say Dandavats, they do Dandavats. Only Prabhus can do Dandavats. Matajis can do Panchanga Namaskar. But when you greet everyone, you don't say Hare Krishna Panchanga Namaskar. No, Hare Krishna Dandavat. No, just say Hare Krishna Pranam. That's it. That is for Matajis. Prabhus can say Dandavats because they offer Dandavats. So Danda is like a stick. Vat means like. So if you just leave a stick, it will come and fall on the ground flat. So that's how a Prabhus should offer obeisances, flat, completely flat, all the part of the body touching the ground. But Matajis can't do that. We have to do Panchanga Namaskar like this. You bend your hands and legs. You understand what I'm saying? Head should be touched on the ground. Your hand, your knee joint, your legs, then your mind and words. In the sense, 5 parts is Panchanga Namaskar. What we do. If we can't do both of it, then raise both the hands. That's called Sharanagati Namaskar we do. Okay, even that can be done. So this Namaskar has to be done for the Lord, because Lord says, Manmana Abhavat Bhakto Madhyajimam Namaskuru. We have to pay obeisances to the Lord. If we don't pay obeisances, we are like that of a dead body's head, or a dead body. Okay, so we have to pay obeisances. So here, even Lord Shiva and Brahma is showing us by example. And it is said that the yogis also concentrate their mind on the Lord. But Krishna says to Narad Muni, what does he say? Naham tishtani vaikunda yogina hridaya shuva yatra nishtani narita tatra gayanti matbhakta. I think it's in the 4:30-35 sloka purport. 4:30-35. Okay, so here in the purport, Prabhupada mentions, here it is said, when the Lord asked, when Narad Muni asked, Krishna, where are you actually? Krishna says, Naham tishtani vaikunda, here. Okay, yeah. So Supreme Lord himself confirms, he says, Naham tishtani vaikunda. I'm not in Vaikunda, Narad Muni. Yoginam hridayeshu. I'm not in the heart of the yogis. Yogis are trying to concentrate on the Lord, but Krishna says, I'm not in the heart of the yogi. Where is he? Tatra nishtani Narada. I am there where yatra gayanti matbhakta, where my devotees are glorifying me. So Krishna is here now. We are glorifying him, right? Krishna is here. So today I was just hearing Prabhupada's lecture when I was coming. Prabhupada says that the atheistic people say, why are you going to temple? Always temple, temple. One Sunday you get, that also you go to temple. Or you're 24 hours in the temple. What is this? What is the use? God is everywhere. Why he is only in the temple? So what reply do you give them? I'll unmute everyone once again. Shri Radha Govind ki jai, Gaurmata ki jai, Shri Prabhupada ki jai. Yes. What reply would you give them when they say God is
Powerhouse.
Huh?
Just as we come to a teacher to learn and who explains everything to us. Others we can all take Bhagavad Gita and read, but if we come under the guidance of teacher, they explain everything. Same way when you go to temple, you get the positive and you really get the feel of the God, and it is totally a divine experience. Sitting at home, we can't reach out to the Lord or his interaction the way we go to the temple.
Okay, Sarita Mataji, what is your answer? Sarita Kapoor.
Mataji, it's the same like if the child is there, books are there. You can teach the child at home at tuition, and why do you send the child to school to learn? So the atmosphere, the devotion, the training, the classes and the association of the other students makes a lot of difference. That's why you go to temple to get a higher taste of the Lord.
Okay. Yes, Supriti Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Air is everywhere, but we still put the air in the tire and use it, Mataji. So the service is only possible when we go to the temple and serve.
Very nice. Yes, Shiva Prasad.
There will be a lot of so many devotees who are glorifying Krishna, so Krishna will be there.
Okay. So as Mother said, yes. Can we, okay, God is everywhere. Andandarastha Paramanu Chayandarastham. Right? He's everywhere. Everywhere. Goloke eva nivishati agilatma buddhi. He's there in Goloka. He's there everywhere. But are you able to see? Are you able to perceive him? Are you able to serve him? No. It's possible in a temple where there is deities. Every house is a temple if you have a deity, or a picture of the Lord is also the Lord. So you can serve the Lord, you can communicate in the Lord, in the sense you can have a relationship with the Lord only in a temple. And yes, the atmosphere, that's different. Okay, so, and just by going to the temple, yes, so many sins gets washed away. So what is Lord saying? My dear Narada, I do not reside in my abode, Vaikuntha, nor I reside within the heart of yogis, but I reside in that place where my pure devotees chant my holy name and discuss my form, pastime and qualities. This happens in a temple every day, right? There is a morning program which Srila Prabhupada has given us. Come at 4:30, attend Mangalarati, then what? Sit and chant 16 rounds, attend Bhagavatam class. This is what? So what are we doing? First Mangalarati mein we are trying to worship Krishna. Then after that we are sitting and chanting the holy name of the Lord. In Bhagavatam class we are listening to the pastimes of Krishna. So Krishna says, wherever my devotees are sitting and chanting my holy name, fame, form, pastime and qualities, if you are discussing pastimes of Krishna, Krishna is there. So it's happening in the temple regularly. And nowadays, because of online, because of Corona and all, every house have become a temple, in the sense there is online Vyasasana. There is a virtual Vyasasana, in the sense every house is, or every room has become a temple, in the sense you all take class, you listen to class in the house, being in or using in Zoom. So this is how you do Yukta Vairagya, use everything in Krishna service. So yeah, so here it is said that Krishna is not in the heart of a yogi also. He is there where pure devotees are discussing about Krishna. Okay, so why a person is not happy in Vaikuntha or Kailas or heavenly planets, still they want to go to Goloka Vrindavan. Why? That's because the rasa, the transcendental mellow which you get, the exchange with Krishna is different. With Vishnu is Aishwarya Bhav. With Krishna there is sweet Madhurya Ras, Valsalya Ras. Now once I went to Udupi temple and we were paying obeisance and we were about to come out of the Udupi temple. I saw one old grandmother, she got some parijata. There is one more devotee in our class now. She also brings parijata every Sunday to Krishna. And it's so beautiful, no? Parijata for Krishna. So that Mataji had some parijata and she just came from behind the temple and we were just about to leave. She touched the temple and just called Krishna. In the sense, it was such a Valsalya Bhav she called, as if a mother is calling a son. So I understood, okay, her rasa with Krishna is kind of a Valsalya Bhav. She just called in that way. I can't repeat it, but the way she called Krishna. So everyone can have a sweet relationship with Krishna. So going to Vaikuntha, there is raw and reverence. Krishna will be with Lord Vishnu with Shankha Chakra Gada Padma Shashanga Chakram Sakirida Kundalam Sapita Vastram Sarasiru Hekshanam Sahara Vakshastala Shobikaustubam Namami Vishnum Shirasa Chaturbhujam. Right? Chaturbhujam. So that's what Vishnu Sahasranama says. So he comes in a Chaturbhuja form. So when you see a Shankha Chakra Gada Padma, would you feel like having a Valsalya Ras with Lord Vishnu? You see the chakra and gada, you get scared. Or can you have a Madhurya Ras with Krishna, with Vishnu? No, there's a limitation in Vaikuntha. Vaikuntha is also a spiritual world. You can't put it down. It's equally transcendental as Goloka. But little rasa is more. In the sense, there is no Valsalya, Madhurya, and it's 2.5 rasa in Goloka. 2.5 rasa is more in Goloka, in the sense 2.5 in the sense Shuddha Madhurya, Shuddha Valsalya, and half of Sakhya Ras. You can have friendship with Vishnu, but not so much. But then with Krishna, what does the friends of Krishna says? Tumi kon bada log, tumi ami sham. And when Krishna says that I am the son of Nanda Baba, you know, my father have 9 lakh cows, I am the prince, and all the friends are like, you think you are a big person, Krishna? Tumi kon bada log. You think you are a big person? Tumi ami sham. We are all equal. We are all Gopal's friends. Now when Krishna lifts Govardhan Hill, they're like, you didn't do, Vishnu did. Your father and mother are Vishnu's worshippers, and so. And they climb on Krishna's back and run. Or, they put half of food, prasada in Krishna's mouth, take it and have. Now all such of Shuddha Sakhya Ras. So when they see this, I think Lord Brahma saw this, and Brahma is like, they are Krita Punya Puncha. In the sense, they are so pious. How can somebody have so Shuddha Sakhya Ras with Krishna? The Sakhya Ras of Arjuna little changed. When did it change? When did there was a change in the Sakhya Ras of Arjuna?
After hearing.
When he said Vishwarupa.
Yes, he saw the Vishwarupa. After seeing the Vishwarupa, and also after hearing the glories of Krishna, Arjuna changed, saying that Param Brahma Param Dhama Pavitram Paramam Bhavan Purusham Shashwadam Divyam Adidevam Ajam Vibhu. That was in the 10th chapter, 12th sloka. Arjuna became Dhasya form. There is a change in rasa. But in the first chapter, 21-22 sloka, where what does he say? Seneyor ubayor madhye ratam stapayame achyuta, take my chariot in between the armies, between the battle, the two battlefield. So that means there it was ordering, and here it is, there is a different in the rasa. But it doesn't happen in Vrindavan. When you take Devaki Mata and Yashoda Maya, still there's a rasa difference, right? So there is a story of Gopakumar. I'll end with that. So this is in Brihad Bhagavatamrita by Sri Sanatan Goswami. So Gopakumar, that's his name in the material world. So he was also like one of us, did some sin and came to this material world. But he got disgusted with this material life. You know, the first sign of you becoming spiritually advanced is you'll become disgusted with your job. You go to your office, you sit like this. You're not happy. You're not happy. You're so happy when you're in the temple. But when you go for your job, you start hating everything in that place. Like, what am I doing? I'm stuck here. I'm not supposed to be here. You start getting that negative taste in your material life. That's your first sign that you're becoming spiritually advanced. I have personally experienced, so I'm telling that. So that doesn't mean I'm so advanced devotee, but I'm just telling it's because of Prabhupada's mercy and all Vaishnava's mercy. It's a little disgusting with the material life, just disgusting. So Gopakumar was disgusted with the material life. He's like, what? Puna charvida charvan, I'm chewing the chewed again and again. There's no happiness and all distress in material world. I want to go back home, back to Godhead. So he did intense tapasya, in the sense he chanted the Lord's holy name, had that intense desire to go meet the Lord. So Gopakumar was taken through the heavenly planets. So when he was going through the heavenly planets, he saw all the Apsaras dancing and Gandharvas and Somaras. He was getting little attracted, but he's like, no, I don't want this. I want to meet Krishna. The Gandharvas like, stay here, Gopakumar. It's so nice to be here. But he don't want to be there. Why? Why didn't Gopakumar want to be in this that heavenly planet? Why nobody of us want to be in the heavenly planet?
Because Mataji, afterwards we will all fall down to the material world.
Yeah, Manushe Mataji. Shine Punye Martelokam Vishanti. Again, after the visa is over, you have to come down. Once the Punya is over, you have to come down. So he don't want to come be there. So he was like, no. And he was rejecting. He went to Kailas. Again, there he got rejected. He didn't want to be there. He went to Ayodhya. He went to Dwaraka. He went to Jagannath Puri. But he was not getting the bhav with. He wanted to meet Krishna. He didn't want to meet Jagannath. He didn't want to meet Lord Ram. He didn't want to meet Dwaraka Krishna also. But Dwaraka Krishna is Krishna, no? Is there any difference between Dwaraka Krishna and Goloka Krishna? Krishna, no? Both are.
Dwaraka Krishna is king. He does not have that prema bhav.
So what does the Dwaraka Krishna have on his head, and what does the Vrindavan Krishna have on the head?
Dwaraka Krishna is opulence.
And the head, what is on the head?
Dwaraka Krishna has the helmet, Kirita.
And slippers. Does Krishna have slippers in Vrindavan? Or what does he wear in Dwaraka? Can a king walk without slippers? No. Does he have a peacock feather in Dwaraka or Mathura? No. So you've seen our Radha Govinda also. Few weeks back, he was in Dwaraka. Now slowly we are taking him to Vrindavan. We make nice mukut and we put more pang for that. So Krishna in Vrindavan have more. He has a peacock feather, a turban, not a helmet. And Krishna is in a Gopa dress, Gopa Vesha Kishoro. And he doesn't have slippers, right? In Vrindavan. So that means the bhav in Vrindavan is little different than in Mathura and Dwaraka. So even in Dwaraka, that's what when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu went for Jagannath Puri, Radha Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Radharani in separation from Krishna, and Jagannath is Krishna in separation from Radharani. So when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu saw Jagannath, in the sense when Radharani saw Krishna, he said something. What did he say? When he was in ecstasy, he said something which only Rupa Goswami understood. Nobody else understood.
Jagga.
Jaga, yeah. That is first time when he went to Jagannath Puri, he said Jaga, and he could not utter full Jagannath, and he fell into unconsciousness. That's fine. But during Radha Yatra, especially during Radha Yatra is what? When Radharani was in separation from Krishna, took Krishna, pulled Krishna to Vrindavan. When Krishna saw Radharani and the Vrajavasis, his eyes became big and his hands and leg went inside and he became the Jagannath form. And Radharani and the gopis were imagining to put this baby doll like Jagannath in a cart and pull him towards Vrindavan, to the heart of Vrindavan. So that is Radha Yatra. So in that mood of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Jagannath, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said something which only Rupa Goswami understood. That was a secret. Why? Because Rupa Goswami is Rupa Manjari. Manjari was there. So what does Chaitanya Mahaprabhu say? Mahaprabhu said, Krishna, you may be the same Krishna. I might be the same Radharani. But these all gopis and gopas are all the same person. But I'm not feeling that rasa which I experienced when I met you in Vrindavan. This place is different, Krishna. You're not that original Krishna. Come to Vrindavan. I want to meet you in Vrindavan, not outside Vrindavan. Because Krishna says, Vrindavanam paritejya padamekam nagacchati. He doesn't put a step outside Vrindavan. Right? But he is in separation form. But that's what Krishna. So Goloka is much special. So when Gopakumar was taken to Dwaraka, he was not happy there. He was not happy. He met Dwaragadish Krishna, but he was not happy. So he was again taken to Vaikunta. And in Vaikunta, he saw Lakshmi Sahasrasada Samrabha Sevyamanam Govindamadi Purusham Damaham Bhajami. So many, everybody worshipping thousands of Lakshmis serving Krishna. Again, Aishwarya Bhav. It's like, I don't want to be in Vaikuntha. Like how Krishna disappeared in Rasalila and then he came in the 400 form and the gopis are like paying obeisance to Lord Vishnu and said, did you see our Krishna? And when Radharani came, the two hands fell down and Krishna was in his original form. So Gopakumar was not happy in Vaikuntha also. And then he was taken to Goloka. When he went to Goloka, when Gopakumar went to Goloka, he saw Krishna is not there. He was going on searching, where is Krishna, where is Krishna? And there was one Vrajabasi. He saw all the Vrajabasis, everyone crying. Gopakumar is like, why are you crying? And the gopis are like, now it's daytime now. Krishna went with Gopas to Govardhan. He is there. Now he'll come back only in the evening. So we are in separation from Krishna. Every day we wait. Somewhere making sweet rice, somewhere making nice garlands, somewhere making nice mukut, everything for Krishna, waiting for him to come back. So Gopakumar also waited. They all ran to the Yamuna in the evening because it's time for Krishna to come back. So they went to Yamuna and including Gopakumar was waiting to see Krishna. Rajavasis, every day they go to Yamuna to wait for Krishna to come back. So they were waiting. And Gopakumar finally saw the beautiful bluish black boy coming with yellow dhoti and nice peacock feather. Varhapitam natavarivapu karnayo karnikaram. Vibradvasa Kanagakabisham Vaijayantim Chamala Randranveno Rataresudaya Purayan Gopa Vrinde Vrindaranyam Sopataravanam Pravishat Gita Kirti. So in Venugit also the gopis say that how Krishna beautifully entered. So beautiful Krishna was that he just entered and Gopakumar was so in ecstasy to see Krishna. Krishna was in double ecstasy to see Gopakumar. Krishna ran and came and Krishna fainted in Gopakumar's hands. Every Brajavasi was scared. What happened to our Krishna? Krishna never fainted like this. Normally when somebody sees Krishna, they faint, but Krishna fainted. And after some time, Krishna woke up and saw Gopakumar and hugged him and said, where were you? This Gopakumar is a conditioned soul actually, but did a lot of devotional service and went back to Godhead. And Krishna hugged him and said, where were you? So many janmas, so many years I've been waiting for you. You went through so many species of life. You didn't remember me. I've been waiting for you. I was in separation from you. I missed you so much. I was eagerly waiting for you to come back. So this is how Krishna accepts each one of us when we are there. I forgot his spiritual name. He had a spiritual name which Krishna remembered. This is not our name in this material world. When we go back, that's why we get initiated. It said in spiritual world, our name is what our guru gives us. So your initiated name is the name in which you will be knowing in your spiritual world. So please get initiated fast. Otherwise, Krishna can't call you your spiritual name. So Krishna called him the spiritual name. And then immediately Gopakumar felt that happiness, so much of happiness that Krishna was missing me. I thought Krishna didn't miss me. Yes, Krishna missed. So in that purport, Prabhupada says that Krishna missed every one of us. He's waiting there. He's watching. Why are you not coming back? Why don't you have the desire to come back? You're still in the material world, planning, making a lot of plans in the material world. You don't want to come back to me again and again. How many janmas you're going through your mother's womb again and again and again? Don't do that. Please come back. So Krishna is waiting for each one of us there sincerely. So if we don't have the desire, Krishna also won't bother, because we have our desire to build up in the material world. But we have the sincere desire to go back, and Krishna will do. You take one step towards Krishna, Krishna takes 100 steps towards you. What does Rupa Goswami say? The only thing which is required in bhakti, what is Rupa Goswami? I'll stop with this. What is the only thing required in bhakti?
Laulyam.
Laulyam means greed.
Prasanna manas.
Greed. Tatra laulyam apimulya kevalam kodi janma subhridana labhyate. Rupa Goswami says that greed should be there. Greed, intense greed to go back to Krishna and serve Krishna. That's only required in devotional service. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, everyone. Thank you for joining. Any questions and comments? So tomorrow, before I forget, Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur disappearance day. Fast till noon, till 12 o'clock. And try to remember Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati, hear about him and pay obeisances to him. And fast till 12 in the sense, you can have fruits, sajal, nirjal, safal, anything, or Ekadashi Prasad, and just have grains later. so that we get the mercy of the Acharya. He's our Param Guru. Don't think Prabhupada is only Guru or Diksha Guru is the Guru. No, we have a Parampara. So that's very important. Okay. Thank you everyone for joining. Vancha kalpatarupascha kripa sindhubhye vacha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Kodi Vaishnava ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Grandhara Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai. Sridevi Mataji, you can fast till 12. Normally noon means we give 12, but sometimes not exactly at 12 because our offering Raj Bhog happens at 12:30 in the temple. So after offering to the Lord, 1 o'clock around 1 we break the fast. You can break after 12, after 1. Hare Krishna. Thank you everyone for joining. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you
Thank you so much,
Hare
Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Mataji, for wonderful class. Pranam Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Dandavat Pranam.
Thank you, Mataji.